Detective Barry, is that correct?
Yes.
So I think you're probably familiar with what our unit does. We investigate criminal acts involving city employees. I am working an investigation in reference to a case that kind of bleeds over to the gang unit. And my understanding was you were part of that at one point. The case is about there's a news release that was done a few weeks ago or a couple days ago about the gang unit that was leaked to the media through some text messages. I don't know if you saw this or not, or familiar with it or not, but this is kind of what sparked my investigation. In this information, there's some allegations made in the reports, specifically that the gang unit basically is violating people's rights. My concern is that that's going on. Okay. So I kind of want to touch base on some of that stuff. Do you remember roughly what dates you were assigned to the gang unit?
January was after the Monument Road shooting, so like January, I think the shooting was 15th, and I started that Friday. The shooting was on a Wednesday, and I started that Friday.
What year?
2020.
2020. So January 2020?
Yeah.
Till about when?
Beginning of June 2020.
6/2020. So you're there for about 6 months?
Yeah.
You're currently at what's your current assignment?
U.S. Marshals Task Force.
All right. Do you remember who I was in the gang unit when you were in there?
So when I was assigned there, it was Matt Bolin, Isaiah Fields, Troy Orton, Scott Williams, Lim Johnson, Ernest Wilford, Sylvia Mitchell, and I think that's it.
Who was your supervisors?
Doug Howe. And then when I started, Bo Daigle started with me.
Daigle, okay. So
yeah.
he was in there too. And so what, 8-man unit, 10-man unit? How many people were in there when you were in there? Do you remember? I know it's kind of changed over the years, I guess.
think there was 8 when me and Bo were assigned there to make 10. But when we were doing the 3 to 3
yeah.
24/7 thing, I don't believe Sylvia did it with us.
Okay.
So
it just fluctuated.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's fine. So in your time in the gang unit, did you ever witness, participate in, or hear any actions of any members of the gang unit that violated any person's constitutional rights?
No.
Okay. Do you feel that any time that you were ever ordered, directed, or pressured to take any kind of enforcement action that you felt was unconstitutional?
No.
Okay. And was there ever any order or kind of an unwritten rule to target any particular group of individuals based on anything other than their potential gang affiliation?
No.
All right. Is there anything else you can think of in reference to what I've asked you about that's important for me that you could add to the investigation?
No.
Okay. That's it. I appreciate it.